Hello there and welcome back to Fatal Hearts. It's been a while, at least for me it has, but I've been uploading these on the weekends, at least I've been trying to. And I haven't played this game since May, but I know that I have a save here in chapter 2. Now, let me explain why I'm playing this again. Moon 73170 requested back in May when I was just kind of putting the first few attempts up. She or maybe he, I'm not 100% sure, I think it's a she, requested that I get the Tim ending. Now, as far as I know, there isn't exactly a Tim ending, but I think I found something that's pretty darn close. So we're going to load from this save here that was May 1st of this year, late at night, at least for me. Well, not too late at night, but at night. So now the first thing you want to do to get this ending is to not get in Jeremy's car. Now I'm past that to where we were going to check out the dead body at the mall and Randy chased after us. He's not after me? We can either, it doesn't really matter if we protect Lucy or get out of the way, so I'm going to do the good friend thing and protect Lucy. Now, it's been a while, but to get the story you can go back if you want to and get and watch one of the previous things, because I don't particularly remember what's going on. I remember there's a vampire and stuff, but that's just about it. I remember we're gonna give the phone to Tim, though it doesn't matter if you keep quiet or give the phone up. And here's the soccer game, which I am not going to play. I need to look up the code. Okay, so we kicked their butts. Not really, but... well, yeah, I guess we did. Does it matter if I agree or not? Nope. Doesn't matter. So... for once, I'm gonna agree with Lucy just to see what that dialogue is. They did sound pretty unbelievable. Vampires, special senses. I guess it would be a good idea to... sorry. I guess it wouldn't be a good idea to get involved with people like that. Exactly! They're nuts! Lucy seems relieved that I'm on her side, but... I don't know. Tim's story was crazy, but crazy things have already happened to me. If they really know what's going on, if they can stop it... come on, I've got to get home. Cookies! We made cookies. I noticed cookies. And Mom's home, and we're going to admit we went out because I'm not lying to Mom. Okay, now since it's been such a long time, I need to look up the code for this again. Okay. Quiet night in. Dreaming. Let's see. Set an alarm, but we have to imagine a clock. Now, I am not doing this puzzle again because it takes way too long in my opinion. And the controls are a bit finicky. Well, not the controls, but the placement is a little bit... you have to be kind of spot on with it. There is a margin of error, but it's not very big. Now, if I remember correctly, it's 1350 for this puzzle. We go out in the rain in our nightgown for goodness knows why. Now, I know you all probably want to know what happens when you sleep over at Lucy's, but in order to get the ending that I'm going for, you need to stay home. And we feel very alone, which is not good, but it has to happen. Chapter 3. Why is there no music? I remember there being music. Let's whimper. What is she doing here? Oh, lay off, Tim. Yeah, I'm not doing this puzzle. I did it once, and that's all I ever do these puzzles. At least the more time-consuming ones, anyway. Let's see, what is the code for the leaf? Hiding in the leaves is 200. Oops, that's not what I wanted. 200. So, how have you been? It's been a while. I want to get the ending that I'm going for. You want to know more. I want to help, but I don't know how. What's going on? And how do you guys know about it? Who are you guys? What are you guys? We're your friendly neighborhood superheroes. I will tell you everything, but right now there's not much time. They were after a girl's blood, and she got away. They'll be looking for her. So they're out of their hole, and they're weak. Which means we can take them. How many did you see? He aims that question at Elizabeth, but it's Marta, her arm around the smaller girl, who speaks. 3. The boy Jeremy and 2 men in masks. So we have them outnumbered. There are 3 vampires? No, just one. They're his gang. They do the dirty work while he stays safely hidden. But if we catch them, we can find the vampire's lair. He reaches out and grabs hold of my hand. You can break illusions. If you see or feel anything that doesn't seem right, tell me, right away, even if you think it's not important. Now let's show him. He pulls me forward, and again I find myself running faster than my feet should be able to carry me. Is this magic? I can see Tim and the others blurring around us, but at the same time I see a pack of wolves. When I can see clearly again, we're standing in the near-empty parking lot of a bowling alley. Elizabeth and I are gasping for breath, but the others seem fine. Tim sniffs the air. Damn, they're gone. We were behind the Sorry, that's not her voice. We were behind the building. He pushed me down. She shivers, and Marta pulls her close, glaring at the rest of us. The smell's fresh. We must have just... If you hadn't showed up and delayed us, we would have caught them. Hey! That's not nice. Don't blame us. I step backwards scared. I'm a long way from home, and I'm surrounded by... Come on, man. It's not her fault. I dragged her out there. It's just bad luck. Sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. It just burns me up when the monsters get away with it. Come on, let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues. At first glance, there's nothing much to see. The bowling alley itself is closed, its lights turned off. Paper bags that might have drifted around the parking lot are just soggy lumps by sewer grates. Oi! I hear her yelling from behind the building before she finally appears, waving something shiny. Is this your phone? Jeremy gave it to me. That looks just like the ones I found. Right, so the phones definitely have something to do with the cult. Did you call anyone on that phone? I tried, but it wasn't working. Maybe it's not a phone. He shakes it back and forth, looking confused. Guess it's not a bomb. Heh, right. Well, we can look at it later. We can't do any more here. They're gone. I really have to go home. My mom will be going crazy. Okay, we'll get together tomorrow. There will be time to tell both of you everything you need to know. He takes my hand in a firm grip, shakes it. You're part of the pack now. The journey home is nothing but a blur of running, faster and faster until it almost feels like flying. Is this how they always travel? Never needing to wait for a ride, for someone with a car or a bus willing to go my way? Freedom. Tim and Randy leave me in front of my house, slow and human again, and vanish into the night. Mom's car is in the garage. I'd better get inside. Hello? Oh. You should invite her over. You two look so cute studying together, but I haven't seen her. Oh, they're talking about Elizabeth. Maybe. If we're both part of whatever Tim's group is, then I guess I'll see her more often. It makes me wonder, though. How did a sweet little girl like Elizabeth manage to get away from 3 cultists trying to kill her? I don't think she made it up. Something did happen. It just doesn't make sense. I certainly can't talk to Mom about it. Anyway, it's been a really stressful day, and I just want to relax. Well, your dinner is cold by now, but you can warm it up in the microwave. She leaves me in peace and quiet. I'm tired, but restless too. There's so much happening, and so much I don't understand. My thoughts are tumbling every which way. I don't know what to think, and I can't relax enough to sleep. It doesn't seem to matter which one you think about, but because I'm trying to get a Tim type ending, I think I'm gonna think about Tim. I don't know much about Tim. I don't know where he goes to school or what his last name is. He has a temper, but he gets over it quickly. He jokes around a lot. Bipolar, maybe? He's not very big for a guy. I wonder how old he is. He seems to be the one in charge. Everybody listens to him. But what would have happened to the cultists? Wait. Sorry. But what would have happened if the cultists had still been there when we got to the bowling alley? Would he have attacked them? Tried to capture them? I don't think I want to be part of a fight. I don't really understand what he wants from me. I suppose I'll find out tomorrow. With that thought to settle me, I can fall asleep. Dreaming. Gray, damp, and cold, an endless fog choking my vision. Lonely as a cloud. With a struggle, I can force myself to focus. I stand with him on the hillside, the half-wilted petals of my circlet flapping in the wind. It is a bittersweet homecoming. There is nothing you could have done. I could have been there. You could have died with them. I could have died anyway, drowned off the Silicon Coast or lost in Taranta's caves. I believed I was a scholar, an adventurer. When my brother needed me, I was chasing a foolish dream. My duty is to my father and to this valley. I should not have left. I reach out to him, lay my hand gently on his arm. You are home now, beloved. We can find new dreams together. But still he does not turn, only looks out over grass and grave. Yes, I am home, and here I must remain. I will not allow anything to threaten my home, to threaten you. You are my soul, Liebchen. Without you, I would cease to exist. If I am so important to you, why won't you meet my eyes? And then there is nothing. Wednesday. I wake up early in the morning, anxious as the first day of school. Tim and Randy said they'd pick me up for lunch, and then I'll find out what. First things first, I need to see how Lucy is. I can't force her to make sense. I just don't understand what she's thinking. I'll try again tomorrow. Maybe she'll feel better then. For now, I suppose I should get some breakfast. Tim and Randy and their friends will be having a picnic later. I should make something to bring. It's a bit strange to be worrying about baking with murderers on the loose, but chocolate cupcakes are the best introduction. The ingredients are easy to find, but the measuring cups are all still dirty from the cookies I made the other day. I should have done the dishes last night, but I don't have time to wait for the dishwasher. There must be something I can use. This sounds like a puzzle. It is a puzzle. I need 1 2/3 cup of flour, but all I can find are these jars. How do I measure the right amount? Oh my gosh. Select container A or container B. According to this, 1 2/3 cups is about 400 milliliters. Fill A, pour into B, fill A, pour into B. That's 600 now. That's too much though. But if I take, let's fill A and pour into B one more time. Okay, so B is full, and that should be, let's see, that was 600, 700, 800. Okay, so B is full now. So that should be 100 milliliters. So we can pour that into the bowl, fill this up, and pour it into the bowl. Yay! Once I get the hang of it, I can improvise well enough. I get the cupcakes in the oven, nibble at my breakfast toast, and wait. I don't know exactly when they're coming for me. I told Mom I would be going to the park today with Elizabeth. I didn't mention anyone else. She'd never understand. The cupcakes are finished and packed, and I'm dressed and ready to go and waiting. But something's not right. I've got a creepy feeling like I'm being watched. But there's nobody here. And then I hear a breath, and I know there's somebody right behind me, and I turn around and